The Zimbabwe bird, our nation's emblem, a symbol of strength, of history, of heroism. But what if this very concept of hero is being wielded as a tool? What if the heroes we celebrate are carefully crafted, not by fate, but by design? The word hero echoes through time, from Heru, the Kemetic falcon god, a symbol of vengeance, of rebirth. The eagle, a creature of the sky, a predator, a symbol of power. Heru, who avenges his father, who embodies the cycle of death and rebirth. Is this ancient archetype mirrored in the very fabric of Zimbabwe's narrative? In Zimbabwe, the Liberation War hero takes on this mantle. He overthrows the oppressor, avenging the ancestors. He embodies the nation's struggle, the fight for freedom, and the rebirth of Zimbabwe. But what about the individual? The everyday Zimbabwean facing the battles of poverty, drug addiction, of societal constraints. Can they too be Heru? Can they break the cycles that bind them? This is the secret religion of Zimbabwe, a religion of heroes, of overcoming, of breaking chains. But who controls the narrative of this religion? Who decides who the heroes are? Let's look at some modern day examples. Think of Morgan Tsvangirai. Years of harassment by state security controlled by the government arguably solidified his heroic status. The very persecution fueled public support. ZANU-PF, in a way, created a hero out of their opponent. Then, Nelson Chamisa, brutalized by state agents. This event marked the beginning of his rapid rise as a leader. Then Mojongwe's tragic end, with many alleging that he was set up, cemented his place as a hero in the eyes of many. Ivan Mawarire, of this flag, faced prison before his movement helped spark the 2017 events. He writes books about his experience now. Hopo Chingono and Fadzai Mahere, both imprisoned. Notice a pattern. These individuals had followings, but their careers surged after their time behind bars. They often remind us of their time in prison, much like ZANU-PF reminds us of the liberation struggle. The core idea is this: whoever crafts your heroes controls you. It's a fundamental principle of social engineering. Beyond the surface of governance, there is a system that engineers situations, creates idols, and shapes the consciousness of a nation, like a master puppeteer orchestrating a grand performance. Political persecution, in this light, becomes a ritual of elevation, a carefully staged drama designed to transform dissidents into heroes. In the language of Freemasonry, perhaps these are initiation rites, elevating individuals in the eyes of the populace. ZANU-PF, the ruling party, performs this ritual, creating a conveyor belt of heroes, recycling old narratives, creating new ones, all to maintain control. It's a perpetual cycle, a wheel that spins, churning out heroes, keeping the population in a state of perpetual fascination, of constant opposition. It's a distraction, a diversion from the true source of power, from the experience of true liberation. Keeps us in survival mode, in a state of constant reaction, never allowing us to truly transcend.
Honey, are you okay?
Get in.
Truman?
Look.
What?
What? I predict that in just a moment, we will see a lady on a red bike, followed by a man with flowers, and a Volkswagen Beetle with a dented fender.
Truman, please.
Look. Lady. Flowers. And...
Truman, this is silly.
There it is! There it is! There's the dented beetle! Yes! Do you want to know how I did that? I'll tell you. They're on a loop. They go around the block. They come back. They go around again. They just go round and round. Round and round.
You know, I invited Rita and Marlon for a barbecue on Sunday. I'm going to make my potato salad.
Are we living in a carefully constructed reality? Are our heroes mere characters in a grand orchestrated play? The question is not whether heroes exist, but who writes their stories. To break free, we must understand the mechanics of this system. We must question the narratives we are fed. We must reclaim our own power to define what a hero truly is. This must be our work. This must be our meditation, our contemplation moving forward. Until next time, peace.